Hey everybody, Michelle with Michelle's Frugal Living here, and thanks for watching my videos. And it is Tuesday, July the 28th of 2015. I did go to Rite Aid again today. This is all the stuff that I've gotten this week. But the things I got tonight, this is a lot for 3 days here. It's like old times. So I got 2 of these toothbrushes on one card, 2 of them on another card. Okay. And then I did all of this on one transaction, and I was able to use a 5 off of 50 coupon. I'll talk about that in a second. I forgot to mention yesterday, I did use my 4 off of 40 coupon with the Johnson & Johnson deal, doing that, and one of the toothbrushes, I think, and then some shampoos. Somehow I got the 40, I don't even remember because now I've moved everything around and I completely forgot to mention that yesterday. So I did make that happen. And then I got to use the 5 off of 50 here because I was at the store and I was like, I went out to this other store because I wanted to find some more of these toothbrushes, and I was in the area of this other store, so I thought I'd stop in. But I didn't have a lot of time, or I probably would have got more. Anyways, so I was thinking about, well, what happened was I was standing there looking at these, these gauze deal, and I found 2 of the bags, the old style bags that had the $5 coupons in them. I'd found those 2 at my favorite store, and then I found these 2 at the other store. And I know I had cleaned them out before, so they must have got some new ones in. And, so anyways, I got, I found those. They had the $5 coupons, which makes these, even though these ones are the $3.99 ones, and the dollar in ad coupon made them a good deal. Plus, if you got gold discount, this bag rings up for $3.99, and the coupon on the old bag rings up for $4.99, the maximum value. So you get a $1 overage that way on top of these being a really good deal. So, anyways, that was quite a bit of money between the bags counting at $3.99 a piece, and then how much ever this added up to. I don't know, it was like $18 towards. And I got to thinking, I was like, oh, and I wanted to buy this this, which would count $6 towards getting 5 off of 50. And so then I was like, well, the other thing I was thinking is to use these Chic razors, and you know, we got the $4 coupon on these, and then the coupon to buy a razor, get the shave gel for free. And since I wasn't going to pay for those, that was quite a bit. All of these razors, you know, towards getting to the $50 was really great. Yeah, because between these and those bags being completely free from the coupons. Anyhow, we did the transaction once, and these coupons for these don't scan. It doesn't matter if the $4 coupon was there or not. Those didn't work. So he had to manually put them in. Well, one of them, when he was putting it in, he rang it in as, he charged me $2.79 instead of subtracting $2.79. So then he voided the transaction. And when the transaction gets voided, it's kind of weird because he had already scanned my 5 off of 50 coupon. So when he voided out the transaction and we started over, the 5 off of 50 coupon said it had been used already, and so it wouldn't accept it. So then he had to manually put it in, which there it is right there, which was good that it scanned and worked out in the other time. And see, and there's where he took off for the shave gels, $2.79. So he got it right the second time. So after all the coupons and that $5 off, yeah, it came to, with tax, well, $5.15, and then tax made it $7.95. And I paid with points. I paid all that with points. And the point thing doesn't show up over here because initially when the transaction had started, it had the little button to use Plenti points, but by the end of the transaction, it had disappeared. And so the manager came over and he punched in. They can do it on their side on the screen. They can tell it to use my Plenti points. So he did that, but when they do that, it doesn't tell you how many points you have left, because I had like 1,500 points on this card. So I still have points available, but and so it's not telling me how many I got back. But I got back 600 for the Band-Aid deal, and I got 200 for this. So I got back 800, and it only cost me $5.15. So, other than tax. Of course, I've been letting my points pay the tax, which is a big difference with the new Plenti program And because it used to be, you know, the upper rewards, I didn't have to calculate tax in there because I couldn't pay the tax with the upper rewards. And so I always paid cash. So now I am seriously using a lot less cash, but the points get used up and they aren't getting replenished the same way as the upper rewards because the Plenti points pay for tax, if that makes any sense to you guys. I don't know how any of you guys are dealing with that, if you're paying the tax and only using the Plenti points to buy stuff or what. But I mean, I certainly would have a lot more Plenti points if I wasn't using them to pay the tax. Because in the past, I figured I paid like $40 in tax on an average week at Rite Aid. You know, I'd pay out like $40 in cash towards tax, and just use up rewards to pay for the, you know, the other cost of it. And so now I'm not doing that. So it uses up the points in a different way. So anyhow, that 5 off 50 was good. So we'll see if I can use the other ones. I don't think I'll use any more of them this week. I doubt it. But they're still good next week. Those purchase-based coupons. Oh, I wanted to say, I posted on Instagram a picture of a couple of deals I got in my Plenti accounts. There's one about spending $20 on school supplies and getting some points back. And there's another one about spending $20 on candy and like getting 200 points back. You have to log into your Plenti account and you have to clip them or activate them. It says activate them. And not all the accounts had the same thing. Some of the accounts, 2 accounts I had those 2 offers. There was also a Kleenex deal, like buy a 4-pack bundle pack of Kleenex and you get 400 points back. And that one had to be activated, but I didn't have that one in all of them. And then there were like 3 different Flonase rewards. Like one of them was a 60 dose Flonase, get 100 points. Another one was like buy 160 dose or something and get like 300 points back or something on Flonase. I never had a need or desire to buy any Flonase, but anyways, maybe you'll see that one in there as well. There may be some other ones. Those were everything that I got. Flonase, Kleenex, the candy, and the school supplies. And I think the school supply ones were good all month. I think the Kleenex one was too, the expire dates on them. But if you log into your account when you first log in to your Plenti account, one of them was flashing across the top scrolly thing, and then if you scroll down the screen, there was a bunch of other offers, and they had the big Rite Aid logo on them, so you can kind of spot them that way, as opposed to the Macy deals and the AT&T deals and whatever. Okay, so there's that also. And there was an email that got sent out this week, or last week, at the end of last week, over the weekend. Sometime there was an email separate. It was an email from Plenti, not from Rite Aid, having those deals listed in it. So you could look through your email if you have the emails from Plenti, saying that those deals exist too. So, okay, that's all for now. I'll talk to you guys later.